Stop playing with the diva. What's up, y'all? It's me, Erica, and we are down here, girl. You gonna tailgate? Ugh, musty mother. Go ahead and like, subscribe, and comment. It's me, Erica, if you didn't know who it was, girl. We are down here, girl. I was looking at somebody tailgating me. You know, I have to look at them when I get to the light, honey. You know, you have to look, you have to gaze over, like, and turn your nose up, like, ugh, you don't know how to drive. You're not a good driver. So yeah, we're down here, girl. We do have stuff to talk about, but your girl didn't take any fucking notes at all. Like, no notes. I'm parking in between these two hood ass cars. What is that? A Crown Vic, girl, and a 300 Hemi, a Chrysler 300. That's some type of Oldsmobile, child. Child. So anyway. So yeah, girl. So Bell Collective and Married to Medicine. I didn't take a lick of notes. So I don't know which one we're going to talk about. Let's talk about Married to Medicine first. So the big deal, like, we just going to stick because I'm already late. Like, this was last week's episode. So we just going to talk about the episode and the things that were happening in the episode and Tanisha and Gregory's wedding and how she took Heavenly's name off of the list, right? She went to her wedding. Everybody had she had the bridal party last episode. During the bridal party, Heavenly was expressing how she felt that the marriage was rushed. We knew that this breakdown was going to happen. I don't see him anyway. So Heavenly at the bridal party, where Letitia, I have to remember her name because yesterday I tweeted Gregory and Tanisha are going to be divorced by 2025. Yeah, I know. Oh my God, I can't believe it. Why would you wish a divorce on somebody's marriage? Girl, she better have some kind of prenuptial. He better have a prenuptial agreement or something. I don't know. She's 35. He's older than her parents. Child. That's weird to me. He was grooving, though. Did you see Gregory grooving on the dance floor? I said, you better get it, little man. You better get it, leprechaun. Dr. Leprechaun, girl. My whole thing with Gregory and Letitia, is that this is what I said earlier this morning. So somebody was like, I think they're going to make it. I don't think so. Because this is my whole thing. This is like, I feel like it's like just basic math. When there is a supply available and you mistreat a person and they leave you, but you still have a supply to choose from, what would be the initiative or the incentive, I should say? What would be the incentive to modify and change my behavior? What would it be? If I'm able to have a queue of women in my DMs, and I treated the last person did not like my behavior, did not like my attitude, our personalities didn't go together. Okay. What about Gregory has changed? I remember Cynthia Bailey asking Mike what's different about her and comparing herself to the other women. And I was like, no, Cynthia, that's not the question to ask. The question to ask is, what about you has changed from relationship to relationship? When there is a supply of women, there will always be a supply of women looking for monogamy and love. There will always be. And so these men will, like I heard Amani the other day on her podcast, the dude was like, what do you look for in a man? She was like, I'm not telling you that so that you can morph into that and make me believe that that's what I'm getting into a relationship with. That's who I'm getting into a relationship with. And then after 90 days, when the benefits kick in, your ass starts showing up late, sleeping on the job, not meeting production. So no, I'm not going to tell you what I look for in a man. You just show up how you show up. Show up as you, honey. And then we'll decide. But when the behavior hasn't changed, what's the motivation? I mean, like, Gregory hasn't changed. So she's going to get tired if she's already admitted that Quad was right about his behavior and how he's controlling. What do you think? Once you get married, I have a friend that used to tell me all the time, whatever annoys you in the relationship, once you're married, it's going to annoy you 10 times more. 10 times more. I don't know. I see the wedding looked nice. Heavenly got to the door and they told her she wasn't on the list because the maid of honor, remember I told you the maid of honor was clocking everybody, and went back as she should and told her girlfriend, this is what these women are saying about you. Heavenly got in anyway. Why? Because we are producing a show and she's part of the cast. And this is a cast, looks like a cast event. Yeah. Girl, you went on Married to Medicine and got married. Did you not think the cast of the show was not going to be there? Gregory isn't part of the cast. You're a part of the cast. Did you think this is not going to include your cast members? Did you think production was not going to be like, girl, let her in. Let's do the drama of not having her on the list. Let's pull a Sheree and Nene. Let's pull a Sheree and Nene. Show up. You not on the list. But she gets in anyway. That's what they should have did with Nene. But that was that like kind of like sealed the deal in like their relationship on the show and after. Heavenly gets in anyway. People online were like, that is so rude. Why would you want to be at somebody's wedding who you didn't think was going to make it? Let me tell you something. Do you know how many people are sitting in the wedding audience thinking those things? No, you're not supposed to say it. It's not socially acceptable to say, I don't think that this marriage is going to last, because we're supposed to be sold on this idea that the marriage is going to last forever. Girl, no. 8 years is the average. Hell, young Jeezy couldn't make it 2 years. Gregory hasn't changed. What you think? How long you think that's going to last? Some old ass nigga being controlling like somebody's daddy. And you older than my father too, and my mother, girl. She told Heavenly she was mad at her. Heavenly was like, what did I do? I didn't even do anything. Well, you was talking shit or whatever. Heavenly wasn't really talking shit. She just was saying the wedding seems rushed. The meltdown was bound to happen. You didn't think that meltdown was going to happen? That's what she said when she, whoa, whoa, whoa. I was like, what is she doing in there? Why is she grunting like that? Girl, what is happening? What is going on? And then you got Johnny. Is that his name? Johnny. He used to work for Candy. He's the wedding planner. He calls her in the last episode and tells there's going to be $13,000 more. Listen, production paid for half of the wedding, according to Heavenly. So she's going to be there. You got your wedding, half of your wedding paid for to showcase. You're going to have to give something up for us to showcase your wedding, for you to have this footage of your wedding. Girl, because remember it and hold it in the archive, because it ain't going to last long. I'm sorry. That sounds awful to say. Oh my God. That sounds horrible to say. What do they say? If you don't have nothing nice to say about somebody, don't say it at all, girl. No. Sometimes people be silent when they should be standing up and saying, no, I don't agree with this wedding. I don't agree with the wedding. I remember being in a wedding that I didn't agree with. I was like, this is stupid. Why are you doing this? This is dumb. In my mother's wedding, yes, she got married to some nigga. And I was like, girl, why? What are you doing? Like, why are you? This is so dumb. This is so dumb. Why are you doing this? I was in, what do you call it? In protest. My brother didn't show up. Girl, don't nobody agree with this foolishness? This is crazy. How long do you think that marriage lasts? And what do you think that man put my mother through? Girl, y'all gonna get enough of trekking the tundra looking for a nigga to spend your life with. That shit is raggedy as hell. And I don't know. I don't know. Simone and Cecil, they tell their son that he has 1 year. You got 1 year to get your shit together. I think 25 is a good cutoff. You've gone to college. You should be in the job. Your mother, you're being able to stay with your parents. So get you a job so you can save some money. I'm sure they're going to help you furnish your place, and they're not going to let you be without. They're going to put if I think for a lot of parents, oh, that dog is beautiful. I think for a lot of parents, they just want to see you putting in the effort, and then they will help you. If you're not putting in any effort, like, what am I helping you for? You're not putting in any effort to try and find a job. You sitting there. I'm tired of looking at that child with them drunk t-shirt collars. I'm tired of it. Like, you're not, you know you on camera and you still looking a mess like this. At least put on a shirt with a collar that ain't drunk. Miles, is that Miles? The other one was at band camp. He was somewhere. No, that's not that. He wasn't. No, the other one. I'm thinking about Toya's children. He was at some kind of band camp or something. It was Toya's birthday. The Eugene. Eugene. You know, I have to say one thing about Eugene. I have not seen him exhibit any of the toxic masculine traits that so many men embody in marriages. We look at Cecil and Curtis, and you look at Eugene. I have to say, I don't give a nigga too much props, because as soon as you give a nigga props, in 2 weeks flat, he gonna make you regret what the fuck you just said. So I don't want to give him too many props, but Eugene, I have not seen him exhibit. I actually have seen him cater to his wife, and so much so that the women are like, you should be working, you should be helping some kind of way, you running that man ragged and tired. She got her little wine club. Remember I said she needs to do with that crazy looking aerator she got, girl. So her son, it's her birthday, and they're going to the wedding, and so they make her breakfast in bed and give her some balloons and stuff. It was cute. She expected the other son to call her, but he's off away on a trip, like I said, band camp. So she was like, he's around girls, so he probably doesn't want. No, it doesn't. It does. Why? I don't understand. That is when they be talking about the gay agenda, it be the straight agenda for me. How you know the girls have him distracted that he can't call his mother? He might be asleep. He might be playing football with his friends in a field somewhere. No, but it's the things that y'all unconsciously push on young adults and children and teenagers and stuff, y'all don't even realize it's a straight agenda. It's a straight agenda. I was like, why she say he's so distracted by the girls? That's why he can't call his mom. Like, why? I don't even girl. I don't understand it. Anyway, Curtis is still in Dominican Republic. I don't know what he's doing over there. She said he's doing a project. I didn't even know he worked. I thought he was a retired basketball coach or something like that. Wasn't he a basketball player or something? His tall ass. Wasn't he a basketball player or something? He was a coach or something. Baby, the way Rodney wore Robin and Juan out in that damn last review. You know, I just watched the reviews. I don't watch the show. That shit was hilarious. He wore Robin's ass out real quick. He had to. Somebody got she deserves some discipline for what you did to Candy. Did y'all see, girl, I told you we just talking. Did y'all see that video of Candy and Portia doing like a split screen and giving each other gifts? I was like, girl, I don't get it. I don't get, you couldn't accuse me of premeditated rape and we be on the damn telephone screens talking about, ooh, look at what I got from Portia. Girl, what? Well, they said Candy wants to eat that box. Remember when Kim told Sheree that? They said that Candy wanted to eat my box. Candy said, you know how I get down, but Kim Zolciak? Girl, no ma'am. She was down there bumping coochies with Portia. They bumping coochies, going to each other's wedding. There's a way you could forgive somebody, but to be like, oh, buddy bumping coochies and all that shit, no ma'am, no man, you won't be able to accuse me of nothing ever again. Nothing. You see what Puffy is going through, the things he's accused of, stepping down and all the things, you know. But anyways, back to Married to Medicine. Um, Girl, what else happened? The wedding was, I guess the wedding was nice, and she says, you better be happy you in here. Go ahead and eat that beef Wellington before I beat your ass. I don't know. They get into it next week. Who she gets? She said, I should have did something your mama should have did to you. That's what Heavenly said. Heavenly got them old lady. I love them old crotchety lady reads, them old lady reads, them old country lady reads. I love it. Oh, she was talking about somebody posted a clip of Mariah getting Heavenly's ass together. She's the only one that could really get with Heavenly. She really was the only one that could really get with Heavenly. You better pressure watch this motherfucker nasty ass house. Girl, that shit was hilarious. That shit was hilarious. You want to see the receipts, baby girl? Girl, when she was like, in that same scene, she was like, fuck with me, you know I got it. I said, I know that's right, Mariah. When I got so hyped, I was like, Mariah need to come back. Mariah need to come back to give Heavenly the blues. Do they hang out with Mariah? Who do Mariah be with? I don't follow her on any platforms. I didn't really care for her personality too much. But when her and Heavenly used to go at it, baby, she told her something. She was ugly. Your mama, something about your mama. You ought to know it because your mama because it looked just like your mama. You looks just like your mother. So you ought to know it when you see it. That's what Heavenly said, girl. That shit was hilarious. So the episode was cool. I guess it was okay. I don't think I missed anything. It was just mostly the wedding and her talking to Gregory. Oh yeah, and then Gregory calls Phaedra and tells Phaedra, why did you invite Quad? Why would you do that? And that's when Heavenly and Jackie went over to Phaedra's house, right? Phaedra's house is nice. I've always thought Phaedra's house was nice. I like the way I like the layout. I like the layout of Phaedra's house. There was a room that she had, or I felt like she had like yellow or mustard chairs. I feel like I've seen, and then she had like white and blue, like, I don't know. It was somebody else's house, the tile in their kitchen. Oh my God. It was like a Spanish tile in their kitchen. Just up the backsplash and the counters. Oh, it was so pretty. All the different, colored, tiles, the Spanish tiles, you know what I'm talking about. Yeah, that's when Heavenly and Jackie went over to Phaedra and asked Phaedra, did you think that was the right thing to do? And Phaedra was like, bullshitting, like, girl, yeah. Because when her and Phaedra were talking about it, Phaedra and Quad, they was like, oh, girl, I need to pop up somewhere, honey, since I'm a cast member now. I negotiated my contract. I hope that Quad signed a good contract. Because how you going to bring this nigga on my show? Honey, we ain't seen him. We haven't seen Gregory. Contessa was at the wedding. Contessa and Scott Metcalf. They still going strong, girl. But, that was the end of the episode, basically. Gregory asking Quad asking the girl why she invited Quad. And next time run it by her. She was like, ain't gonna be no next time. He was like, okay, bye. She acting like she's stressed out. It's my day. Did you hear her? It's my day. Y'all love say it's my day. I've been dreaming about this day since I was 7 years old and had no concept of the pathology of a man or how a marriage works. I just want my day. Shout out to the My Day girls. I just want my day. It's my day. Girl, it's not that serious. You about to spend all this money and be divorced in 8 years on average. I don't think they're going to make it. I don't think Gregory and Letitia are going to make it. Sorry. That sounds awful to say, and it's horrible to say, and it's socially unacceptable. But girl, here I am to say it. Just like Heavenly said it. It's a lot of people sitting in the audience at somebody's wedding thinking this girl or this man, somebody is making a mistake. This is not it. The fact that he's older than both of her parents is very strange. Very, very strange. Anyways, that was it, y'all. Take care of each other. Protect your energy. Let's get down in the comments. Peace.